All right, so we've been working on writing these information books. We added in some text features last time. I was even thinking I could add in a good text feature about like flipping the classroom to give an idea of like what that means with an image for the cover. So I'll might get to that at some point. But for this video, I want to look down here at some of these. You have this text feature here, um, and then specifically, I want to look at things like what I want to do is I want to teach you that there's one way information writers set out they set out to add information to their book is that they know information, but they also have to do some research. Maybe I come up with some questions along the way that I want some information for, some statistics. I need to find information such as maybe I'm going to interview an expert about flipping the classroom. I might use some books, do more research, do some online resources. Creating a survey is a great way to, it's a quick way to do research that you don't need any formal tools to do. Then maybe just like you want to keep your audience in mind and make sure that you get decisions about what you're going to research and get it into your text within a time frame so you can finish your assignment as well. You just need to think like what makes most sense for your project. So what you want to do is you want to come up with questions that will help. So say like I want a good definition for avid to put in my glossary. My question is, what is a formal definition of avid? So I have a search tool that you can use to search just general things on the internet that should help. I put that up on my website, and it's like a safe search one that's supposedly safe for kids. So just right here, safe search for kids. And so I'm going to search up Avid and see what, I actually just say what is AVID. What is Avid? Question and hit search. So this actually comes from a website. Oops, no, there's advertisements here, obviously. That's wonderful. So scroll past these like star things. It's right here, avid.org. What is Avid? This is going to be the best place to look since it's the website for the organization. Avid is not just another program, and it's our Avid is philosophy. Hold students accountable to the highest standards, provide academic and social support, and they will rise to the challenge. What Avid does. Simply, Avid trains educators to use proven practices in order to prepare students for success in high school, college, and a career. All right, so Avid uses strategies to help teachers prepare students for high school, college, and careers. See www.avid.org. And I put their website in there because there's probably better information than I can put in my short little glossary here. And then maybe here, like I could even find further things about 2 and 3 column notes, but I'm going to go from my memory here and make this a bold word. So then from these ones, I wouldn't necessarily need to do any additional research, but I was able to find information there, and then I used the website to note where I got that from. Oops. Okay, so now when I'm looking at this information, where I got it from avid.org. So what you want to do is, like while this is the glossary, you're also going to want to create what we call like a bibliography, a place where you're getting information from. So this is called your bibliography. And here, I'm not asking you to do anything special beyond, like, it can be as simple as copy and then say, let me tell you what it is, Avid website, paste. And maybe you can put in like, you should put in what you got there. I found the definition for Avid there. There we go. All right, so that would be one way that you could use research to answer a question. The second way that I was thinking that, it would be helpful if I had information here about like what students like. So I'm thinking like making videos, and I'm talking about responding to flip videos, but maybe if I add a section here or somewhere in here, I can include parts about like Is any videos of students, maybe just like student opinion. And I can include parts in that chapter, and I'm going to have to delete this eventually, but I might ask questions like, um, which videos do students, or that question, which videos do students prefer, would go under making videos to encourage you. So I don't necessarily need this. So which videos do students prefer? Maybe, and then I know there's some research out there. I've read the research before about students preferring their teachers' videos. The other thing I could do after finding that research, or I could search for that research again. I could look for that research on students preferring that. I believe it was done by um, Katie Gimbar, flipped classroom research. See if anything comes up here. So I could see if I can find that research. The other thing I could do is I could actually just do a survey. I could do a survey of the students in my classroom. I could say, hey, do these people like to, do you guys like to watch videos, or do you like to do the worksheets at home? And maybe give them a choice between a couple things to choose what they prefer, and then say, hey, this is the data that does it. Now, if the data doesn't support what I'm trying to argue, and that would be like, if my perspective is that the flipped classroom is a good thing, and my data is what I probably don't want to include those survey results, but I could easily do a survey and just ask students if like do they prefer videos for homework instead of like a worksheet. Would you rather a video or a worksheet for homework, and let them choose, and if students choose video, and then between the videos, say, would you like a video, would you like a random video, or would you like one made by your teacher, and see what they say to that. So those would be other options to answer the questions you'd come up with in creating this. You want to come up with questions. You then want to find out where you can look and find research and answer those questions, and then include them in your writing. One thing you're going to want to do is quotes. So say like here, when I go to find this Katie Gimbar stuff, see if it's right here, if she has stuff on this website. It does not look like it. This is not her website. I'm not seeing pictures of her. This is loading very slowly. So I'm going to find the website in here and then pull it up and talk about quotes. Okay, so I couldn't find the research I was looking for, but I did find another website called thejournal.com that I asked just why should I create my own video lectures. And it says, will teachers make their own videos to curate material in combination, or a combination of two? It says there's plenty of good videos from TED, Khan Academy. And it says one teacher recently told Bergman that he could spend hours looking for the perfect video online, or spend the same amount of time creating his own. So right there is kind of the quote I'm going to insert here, in here in my informational text. So like, video for homework, making videos, time, making the other concepts. So then under time I would say like, you can also use already made videos on the internet. There are plenty of resources available for finding already made videos. And then what I'm going to put here is a note to myself, insert a few resources. And I could actually use this research again to find those resources that it labels right here. It gives me 3 of them that I could use. Oops, wrong one. Back here and here though. However, one teacher said, and I'm going to paste this in. I'm going to have to change the text. Said, quote, he could spend hours looking for the, or in the same time. Now I want to adjust my font Arial to Arial font 11 in black. So I can change that once I paste in, it does that. The other way is to actually just type it all in, but you want to do it word for word and put it quotation marks. And then I would say, according to the, this is called thejournal.com, according to THE, Journal Transform Education Through Technology. So according to an article from thejournal.com, I'll say. And then what I'll do is I'm going to copy, and I'm going to put this in my bibliography. So I have a quote that really kind of says like why you might want to make your own videos. So here is the link, and I took a quote about making your own videos. Okay, and this is again how you would do research, and then use that research to enhance what you already have written, adding in quotes, adding in definitions, and don't forget to put in your bibliography where you're citing your sources. Don't need anything formal here, just paste the links where you get them on the internet.